Lucius, Annaeus Seneca,
Lucius, Annaeus, Seneca,
Lucas, Annaeus, Seneca. Okay, so there's this guy that I can't pronounce his name right, and he was just like this dude, and he was like an author and stuff, and he was born
in Spain to a Roman family.
His family was very rich, and he's the second son, so second oldest. His dad was a famous teacher, and he was educated in philosophy.
And he moved to Rome with his aunt.
He moved to Rome at a very young age, and then he got sick.
He got sick and moved to Egypt, and then he moved back to Rome. So he started to get pretty popular in Roman courts for writing essays and stuff.
He became popular in courts and writing essays and tragedies. This person named Caligula came to power.
And then this emperor came into power, and he didn't like him. He wanted to kill him, but he didn't because he thought he was going to die soon anyways.
But he decided to spare his life because he was like, he's probably not going to live for that long, you know, but he lived longer. And then this other guy came in named Claudius.
And his third wife told him that he had an affair with Caligula's sister and made her wife banish him to Corsica.
And he spent his exile absorbed in philosophical and natural study.
What I learned from that paragraph is that I can't pronounce things well, and that in Rome they should get easier names to pronounce. 49 AD, Claudius' fourth wife, wow, he's getting busy.
So Claudius's fourth wife had Seneca come back to Rome.
So the fourth wife of the same emperor that banished him had Seneca come back to Rome to tutor her son
named Nero.
Nero? I pronounced one name right! Oh my gosh!
Oh, and he got married. Not Nero. Seneca got married.
While he was there, he married Pompeia. Then Nero became the emperor, and Seneca was kind of unofficially the chief minister.
Nero became the emperor, and, he already was the emperor, but he thinks he's all cool now because it's been later in time. And he's all cool and he's older now. And Seneca is his, BFF, and they're, BFFs. And he tries to help him out and, try to tell him what to do.
Seneca advised Nero, like the dude on Lord of the Rings.
So, for a while, Seneca was Nero's advisor, and then he kind of stopped. His influence started, going down less on him.
But over time, Nero's like, I don't need your help, fool. And
then their friend Sextus Afranius Burrus,
I'm going to call him S-A-B. Or S-B. Yeah, S-B. That's my initials! Oh my gosh. You go, S-B, you go.
Then their friend Sextus Afranius Burrus died, and he got accused of embezzlement.
And then he retired because of embezzlement and his friend died.
Seneca retired and then started writing and studying again.
So, there was this conspiracy to kill Nero, and he thought that Seneca was part of it.
So, somehow Seneca got wrapped up in a conspiracy to kill Nero, and Nero found out, and I guess Seneca was it wasn't very likely that he was actually involved in it, but Nero still ordered him to kill himself.
I I feel like this is Shakespeare or something. But it's not.
And so he ordered him to kill himself by cutting veins and bleeding out.
Oh, that does not sound fun.
His wife tried to do it to herself, but Nero saved her, and her wounds were bound up, and she didn't attempt to kill herself anymore.
You go, his wife.
Seneca's wife wanted to kill herself too, but Nero didn't let her.
Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Dear. Okay, so there was a conspiracy that they're gonna kill Nero, and it was like, what? And then Nero's like, go kill yourself, and he's like, what? But he still did, and he bloodshed, and then his wife's like, I'm gonna kill myself too, but then they're like, no, and she survived, and she goes and parties with all these other guys. That doesn't say it in the story, but everyone's thinking it, so, yeah.
So during his life, he wrote 9 tragedies.
So he wrote a lot of tragedies. He wrote 9 of them. 9 tragedies in his lifetime.
And they were kind of like Greek stories turned Roman.
They were violent melodramas.
They were violent and kind of rhetorical.
And based on a Stoic belief that something about passion and reason. Probably, it was, yeah, something like that.
His tragedies were based on the belief that catastrophe results when passion destroys reason.
Lucius Seneca is really cool, and he's a writer, and he likes to write things. So he writes all these tragedies, and he thinks he's all cool, even though he's not that cool. No. And anyway, I guess he's sort of cool.
So, his plays were read a lot in Renaissance European and medieval universities.
Seneca's plays were widely read in medieval and Renaissance European universities. What? He's like the bomb diggity now. Like, you guys, get on his level. Get on his level, my homies. Yo.
They were highly influential.
Such examples includes 1. Elizabethan England, Shakespeare. Bum, bum, bum!
France, Corneille, and Racine.
And the Netherlands. Just van den Vondel.
I always wanted to go to England, though. Could you see me as an English person? I think I'm going to read the rest of this sentence in an English accent. He was regarded as inspirer for revenge drama.
Overall, I learned that his life pretty much, well, his life was pretty cool, like, aside from the fact, like, getting deathly ill and ordering to get killed by himself and getting banished. His life was probably pretty cool besides that, and stealing things. And he married a lot of people, and he wrote things, tragic things. And his name is Lucius Annaeus Seneca.
So he had a pretty weird, sad life, but I guess it helped him to write the plays that he did and to teach people through his plays, and yeah, I'm done now.
That's what I learned is, I'm going to say his name. Are you ready? I'm going to say his name. Lucius Annaeus Seneca was this dude that thought he was really cool, and he was a writer, and thought he was all smart, and he really wasn't. That's all I learned in this, was he wasn't that cool. And that's what you should learn. All you kids out there. He wasn't that cool.